Hello, 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 Pisces. Welcome, welcome. I'm back. Woohoo! I'm so excited. So excited to be back. We're doing readings again. For those of you that are brand new and don't know who I am, actually, my name is Patty. I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot, but I've been sort of out. I had a knee replacement, so I'm just coming back to doing readings again. This one here, we're doing a reading for the 22nd through the 28th. We're right on the mark, so you guys are going to get the closest energies ever. I've been trying to do readings 2 a day. That didn't work. Some days I was in so much pain I was down. So we're doing a bunch of readings today. So you guys are on my list, and we are going to get this going. So for those that are new also, I actually do first oracle is the Divine's Oracle. This is a message that he wants us to pay attention to, energies that he wants us to really be thinking about this week. And most people do not understand that all my messages, my downloads, usually come two-dimensional. I hear things, but I also have energies, and the Divine actually gives me messages on what to relay to you guys. So that's number one. And then two, I go through astrology with the planets are saying, as well as numerology, how that all works. And you know, it's amazing. It all melds together, and it's the same energies. So you can't really, it's amazing. Because people like, well, I study astrology. Well, I study this. It's really amazing. They all are the same energies. It's really sort of cool. But you got to really watch and pay attention. All right, so let's get going. Because my leg is going to probably give out here about 3/4 of the way through. So we are going to be doing the 22nd through the 28th, please. Yeah. Again? Amazing. Amazing. The Raven has been in almost every single reading this week. Between the Raven and which was the other one? It's been through almost every reading. So I would expect this. So the Divine's card, the first card, the Oracle, is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, of course, is about discernment. It's about prophecy vision. It is about your abilities to pay attention to your intuition and your future. So he's saying, don't doubt your intuition. He's, I am your intuition, so don't doubt me. I've got wonderful things for you, is what he's saying. The Raven is the current energy, which is about your synchronistic events. This was in the last reading for Scorpio, but this was their future card. However, the Raven is about your synchronistic events, which is your destiny. Destiny are the events that happen to get you to your purpose or calling. A lot of people think it's, oh, my destiny, my purpose, my calling. No, it is not. They're not the same. They're very, very different. Your destiny is the path to which you get to. And so those synchronistic events, people that come into place, places, things that happen, jobs that happen, things that don't happen that you want to happen, there's a reason for all of that. That's the synchronistic events. That either is ending something or it's beginning something. And you got to pay attention to those kind of things. That's where your intuition comes in. These two cards go hand in hand. And the third card, of course, always goes hand in hand, is truth. And whose truth is that, though? Because you got to really pay attention, because that's the number 6, and that's all about your improvement and all about your forward movement in your process. But truth. I always talk about the compass, true north, absolute truth, or is it truth? There's a difference. Truth is earthly truth or spiritual truth. Spiritual truth is absolute truth. Earthly truth is truth and can be up and down and all over the place, depending on whose personal opinion it is. Did you know that? Because spiritual truth will never change. Spiritual truth is consistent. Spiritual truth is stable. That is our integrity, our morals, and everything, where we get that from. Now, we can shift, but the truth is not, the absolute truth is not going to shift. Somebody's really going through something here. So we have the Six of Swords straight out for your first card. So either somebody is excited and wanting to, I get two energies here. Somebody's excited and has a vision and has a path that they know they need to follow and they need to move on. We'll see if the Chariot comes up. But this is also a good thing for somebody. But for somebody else, I just feel like this travel that may be coming up is not for a good thing. Meaning that they're running from something or they just want to get away. It's like, I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to fix this situation. So I just want to leave. And you know why I think that? Because somebody's got that mentality that there is no solution. Somebody has that mentality that it's never going to change. So I'm going to change it. So you're, again, manipulating the whole situation rather than trying to figure out really what the absolute truth is and paying attention to what your intuition is. Because we have the Knight of Wands coming towards you, and that's with a new, okay, so this Knight of Wands that's coming towards you has some information or something new. But are you going to be open to it? Are you going to be open to what they have to say? So this person that's coming towards you, there's a synchronistic event for that person to come towards you. And the reason, and they're coming with something to speak, a message of some kind. But are you willing to be open and honest and listen to it? Because your frame of mind is not in a good way. Somebody's frame of mind is sort of, and what I mean by that is that your thought process is a little off. Now, it might be a little bit off because of what you're going through, or it might be a little bit off because your pattern in your life and your cycles in your life keep happening the same over and over and over. And, you know, it's sort of like the old saying, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results, that's insanity, sort of in that sense. Because there is something for your future. There is something coming up that is really good that this dude is going to bring some information and offering, but it's going to be dependent upon your mindset. And are you listening to your intuition, or are you just listening to what everybody else says around you? This is a mindset issue. All right. Let's see what else we've got going. Yeah. Something's coming towards you guys. I don't know what it is. We've got two Knights of Wands. There is a message coming. Yay! I feel it's going to be a good thing, but are you going to be ready for it? All right. So we have the Magician to manifest it. Again, he's looking to his higher power to make things happen. And the reason why is he's holding the wand. The wand is the message. It is to be able to connect the second dimension and the first dimension. That's how he creates his illusions. We have the Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands. Again, more wands. There is something coming here with some communication to help you with your future. I don't know what it is. There is something coming to help with your communication for your future. But you're standing in your own way. For somebody, you're standing in your own way. Yeah. Because here's the thing is you're so earthbound that you're so focused in on the problem you can't see the solution. I don't know who that's for. Another offering, guys. The Ace of Pentacles. Are you going to go through? Are you going to go through that little gate? Are you going to go through the door? You've got offerings all over the place here. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. But you got to walk in truth. Somebody's not walking in truth. Absolute truth. They're looking like from the outside that, yeah, this is who I am. But on the inside, this is not who you are. Don't run from it. Yeah, definitely. Do not run. Do not run. Do not run. Because you may be betraying yourself. Because if you stand up and you tell the truth, be the truth, walk the truth, then look at these beautiful things that you have. not only for communication, but also for finances, about your desires of your heart, desires of your soul, desires of your love, desires of everything. Beautiful. And it's coming. There's a message coming. It's almost sort of like if somebody were to tell you, that you're in a mindset where that if somebody were to really tell you and be truly, truly from their heart, I love you. I just need to let you know I'm in love with you. You're like, oh, okay, whatever. Because your mind is not even there. I don't know who that's for. Even if the truth hits you in the face, you're in a different mindset because you're not paying attention to your intuition. Be the talisman. Get on path. Yeah, you're missing it. Don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat. All right. Let me see what else we got going here. I'd like to get some clarification. Can you give me some clarification on this message that is coming? What it is about? Is it in relation to a person, place, thing? What is this message that is coming to this person about? Oh, it's coming. I think there's a relationship coming here. So why are you running? So we have the Chariot. Beautiful, beautiful Chariot. We have Death. Again, something needs to end. Something needs to start. So the number, you've got the death is actually the number 13, which is the number 4 of trying to create stability, but you've got all these ones, these newness of ones. There is something brand new coming. This is great, but something will leave. Now, if that can't run, don't run. Don't run. What you need to do is face the truth. Whatever it is, just face it. And trust in the divine, because he's got you free. This is your first card. This is divine's card. Trust in me. Trust I will be there. I will help pick you up the pieces. I will go there because here's what's coming next. King of Cups. This is for your heart. This is something good coming for your heart. And it's going to be everything that you desire and want and have wanted. But you can't miss the boat. You can't run from it. You can't live in the past and the woe is me. You got to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, stand up, move strong, keep moving straight ahead, and you've got to be walking in the truth. Not human truth, absolute truth, divine truth. That's where that is. All right. Let's see what the planets are doing for the end of the week. Now we got that full moon coming in. So yeah, somebody's got a big decision to make, but there's some good news coming your way. The Knight of Wands twice is bringing you some good news. Yay! Yeah, but it's going to be you if you're going to end something and then start something. All right. Don't live in the past. Please don't live in the past. Please, please, please let go of that past. It's not going to do you any good. You can remember it, but don't live there. All right. But we have a full moon in Libra coming 28th at the end of this week. It's also the 29th, which will be part of next week's reading. And I'm not quite sure if I will be doing a full moon reading, so you guys have to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when I do post that. I'll post the thumbnail first if I'm going to do it. And it probably will be on the 28th or 29th. However, you got to subscribe to do that. All right. So we have Rescue. Is that why you're running? Rescue. So we have, this is the planets now. This is the planets' energy. So we've rescued that. We've got the number 7, which is also about potential and ambition. Ride the wave. You got to go with the flow. And that even the planets are talking about that. Jupiter, Saturn, the moon, is all talking about that for the future, because now we're in the planting season. We are actually planting the seeds. We've now got to sort of sit and wait and go with the flow, because everything is changing. We've got the map shapeshifter. Everything is changing. And it's changing for, and that's the number 7 too. It's changing for your ambition. It's changing for your future. But you know what, right now is a little bit uncertain because it's the number 5. Things are still new and fresh. It's like when you plant a seed, you can't see it growing underneath the dirt or the soil. However, you know something's going on, right? Well, you got to ride the wave. You got to sit it out. And then all of a sudden you see this little green thing popping up out of the earth, and ooh, those are my tomatoes. Ooh, those are my zucchinis. Ooh. Well, that's the same with you. You know, when you walk in the truth, you might have to, you know, ruffle a few feathers to tell people, hey, I'm not putting up with that anymore. I did that. And you know what? The person kept doing it, and I said, bye. Because you can't allow that toxic into your garden. That the toxic will wear off on you. It'll grow off on you. And then what happens? It affects people around you. And that because you're affecting people around you. So, you know, you're going to get pissed off or something like that. And then your family's going to say, why are you so mad? What did I do wrong? People just don't realize the ripple effect of our choices of walking in the truth or not. Big difference. Been there, done that. Walk in the truth, and you will see a lot of lifetime changes, and then also too, you're going to see the divine working hugely in your life. All right. But this rescue card, you are not there. I feel like somebody's trying to rescue somebody. You can't. Don't rescue other people, because it enables them and it hinders their journey. You can be there and available for them, but it is their journey to go through their storms, their valleys, their things like that, or they'll be back in that same cycle. It's like when I worked in addiction, people would say, well, we want to do this intervention. Well, good for you. Is it for you? Because that's what it's going to happen to be. Because if the person is not ready to come out of an addiction, or even thinks that they have an addiction, they're going to go through rehab, and then they're going to be back in that same cycle again. Been there, done that. Not me in addiction, but I've watched people go in and out and in and out. It's like a revolving door, because the family wants to fix them, but they got to want to be fixed. My brother was in that. He was in addiction, and then he ended up in a ditch on Christmas Eve somewhere, drunk or just totally out of it, and realized he wanted to change his life around. He wanted to change his life around. My mother went through intervention after intervention, didn't work. But when he wanted to change his life around, he was 5 days short of 1 year of sobriety, 5 days short of his first year of sobriety, when he was murdered. And how? Murdered from somebody high on drugs. So, anyway, I don't know why that story, so hopefully that helps somebody. I'm not quite sure how, but I hope it helped. So this is your reading, guys. I hope you guys have a good week. Make sure that you like people's videos. It's really important to the creators of these videos, because YouTube looks and reviews at the likes, and then they also look at the subs, which is the what do you call it when you become a subscriber. So they look at those two things big. So subscribe, hit the bell. You'll know when I'm on live for that full moon or your next reading. All right, we'll see you on the 29th or on the full moon. Take care.